My child's on the move. What can I do to make it as safe as possible? My name is Professor Caroline Fertelman, also known as Dr. Carly, and I've been working in the NHS for a very long time. I also have 3 now adult children. It's important to think about safety when your child's on the move. So it may be that your child's in a high chair and it doesn't take very much for them to be able to either remove themselves from their straps, or maybe you haven't put them on them, and wriggle out, either come downwards so they fall down the high chair, or get up, climb up and then land as they launch themselves out of the high chair onto the floor. So that's one thing to think about. Doors, lots of babies and toddlers are fascinated by doors, slamming them shut and unfortunately getting their fingers stuck in them. So you can either use things to keep the door open, or you can buy these little foam sort of horseshoe shaped things that you put around the door, and that means the door can't completely shut, fingers can't get caught. They can still get caught in hinges, but they can't get caught between the door frame and the door. And they're quite easy to take off when you've sort of had enough of keeping the door open and you need to be able to close it. Also remember, children who are pulling to stand, they'll use whatever's available to pull up. It could be a plant pot. They're not very secure. It could be a big toy in the room. Again, these may well tumble down as they're yanking to pull themselves up. Equally, they'll climb up and they will be curious as to what's up there, so they may want to climb up furniture, and then they can get to windows. Important that you actually have window stay, so they can't get out and land, again, get to the outside and land head first. And similarly with the front door, as they're getting a bit older, it's perfectly possible for them. They get up earlier than you do. They may be quite able to get around the house. They're fine with stairs, and then they can even put keys in the front door. So lock your door at night and obviously keep your key nearby, out of their reach, so that you can, in the event of a fire, you can easily get out. So these are some of the sort of top tips I can think about to try and preempt their next stage of them climbing, escaping and pulling things over and hurting themselves. If you found this useful, please subscribe and tell all your friends.